Shiners to solid.
Hi, what's for the charge?
The fire of warmth.
I'm watching this area.
The rocks for the cosmetics.
Wind of the air.
Corgus at the house.
Help from the above.
Losses is a meme.
Pneumatic in the Tokyo.
Clouds in the sky.
Aleph in the null.
Angels in heaven.
Summer in the vacation.
Sponge under the sea. Magic from the unknown.
Magnet on the refrigerator.
Ideas in your mind.
Purified water bottle.
Tone received.
Campfire ahead.
Taking care of the area. Rock for the tools.
Gas from the gasoline.
Breeze for the summer. Lava being watered.
Peoria was found.
Lightning discovered electricity. Enemy forgiven. Kids at the playground. Living in the house. Blood in the donation. Eat this banana. Tutorial of this banana.
Elders retired.
Mother in the house.
Reflection from the moon.
Reddit downloaded.
Doctor-assisted procedure. Observe in imaginary.
Milky Way in the galaxy.
Free in the land.
I'm on my way.
Gold in the diamond.
Apples in a bush.
Infinite possibilities.
Diamonds in the mineshaft.
Ice in the landers. Rings on the Saturn.
Adventure awaits.
Bologna from the sandwich.
You've been given a promotion.
Check it out.
Man standing. Mama in a box.
Chopper inbound.
Living to tell the tale. A season counted.
Flare in the inside.
Meaning of your life. Globe discovered.
Dogs in the park.
Pebble in the middle.
Air from the area.
Pigeons in the planet.
Vine in the sauce.
Wishes do come true.
Rainbows around the world.
Happy days in life.
Fanta is a soda.
2D suit effects.
Wood on the steel.
Happiness in my face.
Wall straight towards the door. Ice in the snow.
Soup in a can.
One is a number. Football in the hands.
House on the stairs.
Key in the jar.
The slice of life.
Ship on the river.
Ducks from the pond.
Sharks in the ocean.
Bombers on the way.
Tsunami on the horizon. Geometry on the dash.
Fish in the sea.
Space on the ship.
Water on the hill.
Water on the beach.
Stereo in the madness.
Memes on the internet.
Mountain on the ocean.
Steam in the engine.
Let's get some action.
Butter in the ditch.
Gift for the kids.
Cheese in the burger. Permission advised.
Free fire is a game.
Cereal in the bowl.
Animal in the grass.
Fire in the hole.
Ice in the cream. Rice on the grill.
Coal in the forest.
Chemicals from the biohazard.
Ice ball in the fridge.
Cat in the cupboard. Hit the wood. Acid through the wall.
I've got the time.
Trees in the forest.
Base after the base.
Weather predicted.
AI voice detected.
Light by the darkness.
Coins for sale.
Funk in the family.
Acid in the factory.
Area confirmed.
Rain in the face.
Flower in the plains.
Space in the music. Power in the trip. News of the lands.
Hide and the seek.
Xylo in the polist.
Paper in the cave.
Cage in the bin.
Unable to confirm area.
Weakness in my face.
Apple shredded.
Rock on the ground.
Rock on the beach.
Vitality in the robot.
Stone on the table.
The neighbor next door.
Refraction from the sunlight.
Blunder in the mess.
As a letter.
Fender of the innocent.
Remote in the truck.
Air in the sky. Pollen through the nose. Chamber in the chips. Air in the atmosphere.
Wind from the landscape.
Men in the bunker. Fly in my home.
Broth in the soup.
Electro in the dynamics.
Nature on the tree.
Snow on the mountain.
Lemonade at the stand. Lava in my mouth. Stomach in the ache.
Pressure in the volcano. Boron in the valley.
Auroras in the sky.
Fan on the ceiling.
Oreo stolen.
Burger from the McDonald's.
Sand on the beach.
Sunlight in my eyes. Anger in my face. Lava in the volcano. Acid in my lungs. Sea on the mountain.
Volcano of the island.
Angle in the shape.
Site not found.
Stone in your lungs. Lollipop on a stick. Chocolate in your factory. Pot under the soil. Missile in your position. Slime in the tub. Pancakes in the blender. Rain at the picnic.
Mold in the fridge.
Tape in the player.
Lasers in the machine. Name on the tag. 2.75 is a decimal.
Has been in the hotel.
Sinking in quicksand.
Disobedience found. Vesh in the Remy.
The power of suggestion. Pizza in the box.
Pine cones from the tree.
Food in the restaurant.
Ocean in the cave.
Salt on the sea.
Robots at the gate. The watered down soda.
Diamond smashes rock.
The horrors are in store.
3 is a number.
Thunderstorm in the forest.
Lighting on the road.
Crack in the back.
Tears in the face.
Enemy remaining.
Arms are enough guns.
Bees in the hive.
Kids at the basement.
Lava at the border.
Death in the valley.
The monsters under your bed. Dominating humiliation.
Slaughter in the house.
Magma in the bond.
Blood in the bath.
Skeletons in the nether.
Eat the brown part of this banana.
Poison in the water.
Knives in the oven.
Nitrogen detected. Virus in the system. Statues from the ritual. Cave of the Storm Sky.
Light from the sun. Father in the store. Baby on the plane. Rank in the army.
Saw blade in the head.
Which is to watch? It's too dangerous. It's just home. The ice snow has melted.
Water drowning this creator.
Blow fire on the man.
Made waste of time.
The area will be eliminated.
Boulder from the landslide.
Hurricane above the island.
Sanity depleted.
Water of the tsunami. Fire on the mountain. The clock strikes at 3 a.m. Arena closed. Wind in the sky.
The world of the dead.
Lord of hell, drink of my vengeance. Souls of all the feast. Keeper of the damned. Fear in your eyes. Hellfire to all mankind. Call of the void.
Missing firmware detected. Error detected. Unable to detect error. Code missing.
Sand depressurized.
Earth observed. Unable to observe Earth. Breach in the cistern.
Wind from the landscape.
TF with the 1. Light from the moon. Heat from the sun.
Darkness in the dungeon.
Wind in the ocean.
Weather predicted.
Beef by a combine.
Portal to dreamland.
This cruel world.
Life is hard. I've soiled my pants.
Danger in this realm.
Slaughter in the house.
Brain rotted.
Alphabets can be artistic.
Flat in the line.
Shyness started.
Candies in the warehouse.
Reflection of the moon.
Computer in the office.
Leaves on the tree.
Ice on the street.
Oh my goodness.
Abandoned ship.
Regressed the fullest.
Area confirmed.
Rock on the ground. Rock on the ground.
Love in the family.
Hurricane on Jupiter.
The fish has disabled from the sea.
The water from the hill is missing.
Someone stole the fire from the hole.
Find the area confirmer. Where's the rock? Where's the rock?
The thief will regret this for stealing the wine from the landscape. We can't find the lightning from the road. We still haven't found the blood for the bath.
Lot from Mars.
Silence in the desert.
Thunder in the sky.
Attractive for females.
Rock on the beach.
Walls spotted.
House in the freedom.
Rejoice! Shadows from the grave. We rise.
Tutorial in the game.
Just phasing through.
The story never ends.
Seagull in the slide.
Mistakes in the video.
Passion in the air.
Monster in your walls. Light by the darkness.
Fire in the hole. Film at the movie.
Clips of the movie.
Leaf on the grass.
Ice in the freezer.
Sky from the math problems.
Silence in space. Heat in the desert.
Noise in the forest.
Hunter in the cave.
Golden stone.
I am not your bro.
Fish in the river.
Air in the clouds.
Flower on the grass.
Storm in the ocean.
Hexagon in the forest.
Battle for extra time.
I have connection with Top Set there is a few hits,